Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because we are doing something that we have talked about doing for so long, and that is setting up food garden beds in our front yard. If you've been around any of our social medias for a while, you know we built this fence last year and we put up a bunch of trees. We have a moringa tree, we have a bunch of papayas and things, and this was all for the purpose. We cleared out the yard to be able to grow food in our front yard and to have our own little food forest here. And so as you can see, sneak peek, we do have them behind me. He spent the last few days really designing these, getting them up. He did such a great job as always at building, and it was kind of just a fun little project. But also we tried to do it before it got super hot. So we didn't want to be out in the sweltering heat. As you can tell, it's a little bit chilly in Florida, so the perfect time to get them started. And yeah, I have a little montage, time-lapse moment of the entire process. So I'm gonna show you guys that in a minute. And then I'll do a close-up and kind of talk about what we did, what their purpose is, and just show them a little more up close so you can see. But yes, very exciting. We actually are completely allowed to do this in Florida. You're allowed to grow your own food, even in your front yard. So the fence is not a necessity. It was kind of just more for looks. So they were a little bit more hidden. And we could line the fence with landscaping and trees and just kind of look nice in our neighborhood. But again, totally not necessary. You are allowed to have garden beds, grow your own food. It is a right here in Florida. For that, I am very grateful. But let me show you guys the processes of this and then bring you the close-up at the end. So as you saw, Heath built them all in parts and then assembled them, and then we had them obviously above the ground. He made the marks where they all are going to be dug in. And so this is a finished box as far as the metal on the edges to cover the sharp metal and all of that, but this one has yet to be sunken into the ground. And then these ones over here we put in. So completely finished these ones and started to fill it. It even has more filling now than it did in those last clips. So stuff from our kitchen, stuff from our yard, soil that had been used in other planters, things like that. And obviously these are really, really big, so they're going to take a lot to fill them up, but we're just going to take it one thing at a time, one planter at a time, and get them started. Like I said, we wanted to try and get it done before the real heat of the summer. And so this is really good progress, and having them all built is just motivation to get them filled and ready with food in them. This one here too is sunken into the ground as well, and we just started adding a few things from our house down there, the cardboard down there, but these ones still have the sharp edges. You can see, since it's just this galvanized metal panels, They do need to be covered up because those are super sharp. So that's where he came up with the idea to just wrap the metal sheets around them. That way nobody gets hurt. He also made sure, as you could see in those clips as well, that these are all bolted in pretty well so that they're not gapping. There's not a gap. So you can't really cut yourself on these either. So should be safe. Coming along really, really well. And we'll keep you guys updated on how we fill them, what we fill them with, and how we start getting all of the food ready. Thank you guys so much for following along. Of course, we want to show every part of this journey and definitely show you when we start getting our own food. That will be very exciting, and the kids are very excited for that part as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that you got some inspiration to even build small ones in your yard or on your porch or your deck or your lanai or anything. It's so easy. I say easy. It's not easy to grow your own food, but it's possible for anyone to grow their own food. And it's something that if we just learn and we invest the time in, we can all do it. And I think that would be so great. With these prices of food is just insane. And even like the lack of food in some stores and like, you know, things being gone like eggs, it's just a really crazy time. And this is just one way that we can help our family, help us get ahead, and also just learn the skills to be able to do this, and for my kids to be able to do this for the rest of their lives. So definitely a skill we are still learning, but we are very excited to dive into. And other than that, we will see you guys next time.